Hey, Global CE Day. Tom Judd from CED, having the privilege to introduce Herman Giles from Argentina, who's now living in Miami, Florida. Welcome, Herman.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you very much for inviting me for this. I'm very proud to be here again for the Clinical Engineering Day.
So, Herman, tell us about your job. What are you doing these days? Go ahead.
Okay. I've been in the field and the clinical engineering field for my last 32 years.
Wow.
I started working as a biomed. Well, now during many years, I've been living in Argentina, working for hospitals, giving support for different type of technologies. Right now, I'm working for a manufacturer of medical devices. I'm living in Miami since 2.5 years ago, working as director of technology right now. I'm very happy to help and encourage others to continue or start working in this field because we love too much this field and we want to help others, especially patients, on different type of situation, especially these days.
Now, I've heard a lot about the society, the clinical engineering is a part of in Argentina, and I know there was a program actually held in Uruguay earlier this year. Tell us about SABI and what's going on with clinical engineers in Argentina.
Okay, SABI is our local society there. I have been working with them for many years and still working with them. And they are now working very well with clinical engineering. They are giving a lot of support right now during the last 2 or 3 presidencies. They found very interesting in our field, and they are helping a lot. And now we are part of SABI and as part of the network around the world with other societies like in Mexico, Japan, China, and of course the American Clinical Engineering Society. So we are working very well, and I'm very proud to help others on that field. So right now, for example, during this situation of the COVID, every week they are doing webinars or many other trainings for different clinical engineers, and those are related to different type of devices, maintenance, calibrations, everything to give support and others and improve the safety for the patient. Yeah.
How has the profession grown in Argentina?
Oh, during the last maybe 10 years, many people have been involved. Now the clinical engineering has a division itself, and we have a president of the division in Argentina, and the field have been grown incredible. Many people there is working and networking with others around, for example, in Latin America, sharing ideas and many other things. And Latin America is when you see from here and you have another view, everybody in Latin America have the similar had to face similar situations during the year. So we share a lot of ideas, and it's very helpful. Yes, and the president right now is working with people around all the societies, and SABI is working with others. For example, medical societies to join us and share ideas to improve everything. Yes, it's great, their job.
I know your colleague, you and Marcelo Lencina have been very instrumental in working in a lot of directions there.
Yeah, but Marcelo, Edgardo, Eduardo, who's the president of CD, everybody is doing a great job right now. All of them are want to as we want, because we have been involved in many years trying to help, and I love other people and other leaders in the region can come and help us during the next year. next years in the field. So I'm very proud that they can work with us, and we share all the information we need to, especially during this day, tough days. You see the spirit of the clinical engineer. That's the real spirit you found during these days. Nobody is looking for a special, recognition or other things. But during these days, you see the spirit of the people working all the time, more than usual, to help others. Yes, that's very interesting.
So I know the profession, you're being a little bit modest. There's a lot of clinical engineers now, as you're saying, it's really grown dramatically because you have such a beautiful country. People want to come and train there and help because, they want to come to Argentina. But tell us a little bit about what's going on with COVID in Argentina and how clinical engineers there have been able to contribute to that effort to fight the pandemic.
Okay, the government in Argentina decided to have a total quarantine during many months. The situation, have many problems from the economical side, financial side. They have opened during the last 2 months or 1.5 months the country partially, but now the cases, exploded in the real world. Now is I think they are in the peak or maybe in the peak of the situation, and we hope everything start recovering, not just for the COVID, but the economical situation is hard right now. So we want to we need to reconvert the situation as soon as possible and see everybody happy again. But right now is during this day in October is difficult. I hope this, and as in many other countries, of course, but it's not different. But the cases, Argentina right now is in the 6th grade of the country with more death for COVID. This is, this is sad situation for everybody.
Now, are you finding, clinical engineers are getting a lot more recognition in many countries because of the medical equipment needs around COVID? What the experience has been in Argentina? Are clinical engineering getting better recognition there?
I hope yes. The healthcare system especially from the government decided to give a special help in terms of money, so to the people working in hospitals. But it's not, it's never is enough for in this particular situation. But in many countries, people working inside health system or hospital look another type of recognition. I think this is a good opportunity after the COVID finish. I hope soon, maybe or next year, the situation can be improved and work as we are working, have been working during the last years, trying to be recognized. The clinical engineer try to be recognized as many others in the field, because in these moments we are the clinical engineer are key people maintaining devices, ventilators, monitors, or everything related to that. Clinical engineers usually are more involved in many other things not related to it specifically or directly to the field. So we want to help others during in many other situations. So we do an extra job every day. Having working, as I say, my 30 years inside the hospitals, and I know very well how it feels. And during these days, it's terrible. But I think we can help others, encouraging in continuing their usual activities. But at the end, everybody needs an extra recognition. And as you know, all the team here is working for that since many times on. I think we can get it as soon as possible. Yes.
So Germán, in closing, I know you're not the first clinical engineer to ever go and work in industry and serve in that particular way, but that's a strong pathway, a strong career pathway. Or any words of encouragement in closing here for the Global CE Day crowd, just about your experience right now, about that particular way to serve?
Yes, Tom. As I say, you can start as helping performing simple maintenances and never lose your horizon. You can do great things. You can help many people. You can do it with or without money in the field. My recommendation is join us, keep working all the time, never stop doing or giving your best effort to help others. And that's the unique way that you will be recognized internally and externally from others. And believe me, it's a nice job. And I love this job. And obviously right now I'm working for a manufacturer is a different point of view, but I have the whole thing, the whole map on how to help clinical engineers in the field. So I'm very proud to be part of this family. Yes.
And we're also thankful your company was one of our exhibitors and sponsors in Rome. So I know you're working hard in many different angles. So thanks for your time today, Germán.
Thank you, Tom and Carol, and please keep in contact and have a global CE Day as better as possible in this difficult situation, but please enjoy and relax during that day because it's our day and we need it. Thank you.
We will celebrate together. Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Bye for now. Yeah.
Bye.